Hey guys, I'm Rusty McDaniels with Mossy Oak, and today we're talking trail camera tips. Hey, we're still talking trail camera tips, and here's another good one I think. All these cameras come with the ability to change the sensitivity and the frequency on it. To me, you've got two situations where you want to have different settings for those. One being a food source, and one being a travel situation for the deer. If you got your camera on a food source, whether it be, an attractant or a bait type of situation pre-season, or either on a food plot or some sort of grain field, you want to have your camera frequency set lower where you're not taking as many pictures, and you want to have your sensitivity not so high where you're going to get every little leaf blowing, any little thing to make the camera trigger. Because those deer are coming to a food source, they're going to be in front of this camera. You don't want to have 95 pictures of the first doe that walks up. You want to have your frequency not as quick when you're looking at a food source, and your sensitivity not as high. Now, on the other side, if you've got this camera set up on a scrape or a rub or a trail crossing a creek, or any type of travel situation where the deer are moving through and you know that they're very unlikely to be stopping in front of the camera, you want your sensitivity high where it's catching every little bit of movement. I mean, if it catches a squirrel come by, you're gonna get it. If it catches a big buck chasing a doe, you're gonna get it because the sensitivity is up. And you want your frequency high too, taking as many pictures as possible so you don't miss that buck of a lifetime that you're gonna try to find out if you've got on your property. Two very important tips on sensitivity and frequency that I think will help you out.